Maybe it's because they're not as big, and that's probably my guess, right? But like in a certain point of Marvel, like Black Widow, Scarlet Witch, completely covered up, as is their prerogative. Just to throw that out there, as is their
Bad
prerogative, as it
day.
should be. I am not gonna not say that
Bad
Scarlett
day.
Johansson isn't super hot, but then like Smite's over here, like it's like come buy our Aphrodite 4 nipple W cup skin, blah blah.
Pre-order
And
now,
it's
and
like,
maybe you'll get a third nipple.
yeah, nudes will be sent directly to your DM. It's like. So
Welcome back. Missed you guys. It's been a week.
yeah, missed you guys. Yeah,
It has been. How's the week been? How have you been? Let me close my door.
You start off, Hugo.
I've been cool.
Yeah.
I've been doing stuff, creating things, practicing some just hobby stuff on the side, with some like 3D animation stuff because I'm having fun with it. And
For
I'm
your
like,
D&D stuff?
I'm not. Kinda, yeah, kinda. I'm at a point where I could like make small props and stuff for like 3D renders. If I like got around to it, I'm really enjoying it. No, it's been a lot of fun. It's a cool little hobby. Over onto the side. Outside of that, I've been working,
Mm.
and working, and I'm supposed to play cards with a friend tonight. The nerd style though, like we're gonna play Magic and we're gonna drink and just get absolutely fucking sloshed.
Sounds fun.
So like dude, it's gonna be great. That's my week. What about you, Wolfie?
I've been busy, dude. I don't know what it is. I think I don't want to say it's my sleep schedule. Maybe I'm not eating healthy or something. But like I go to work at 6 a.m. and I get home at 5. And when I get home at 5, I'm shot. Tuesday we did the normal stream. Yesterday got home from work. I fell asleep at 6:30. I was so shot. And then today me and my girlfriend had to do the walkthrough for the house. I gotta tell you, dude, like I didn't realize how my girlfriend was with like particular things, but when we were talking to the builder about the house, she was like ripping him apart. She's like, the washer machine is uneven. There's a crack in my concrete. That needs to get repainted. There's overspray paint on this light switch. Like every little detail, dude.
I mean, if you don't catch that, they end up charging for you for that type of shit whenever you leave, right?
Yeah, and that's what she said. She's like, considering how much we're paying for the house, we want them to get it right for the first time. Because if they don't, we have to do it ourselves. And like, dude, there was a hole in the wall in the garage that they tried to hide. The what's it called? There's a faucet outside the back of the house where you could hook up a hose to. It's directly behind a power line, or like or the electric shutoff box. And it's like, how are we going to get a hose in there? Why is water that close to a fucking electric box? Like, and like literally just taping everything throughout this playthrough. So now we actually got them to push back the date. We were supposed to get the house on next Friday. Now it's going to be, I think, like 2 Wednesdays from now.
You sure you want to get this house with how much shit there? That sounds dangerous.
I
like
know.
You locked in for this?
If I went there by myself, dude, I would have picked up on the big stuff, but like, she was filling the sinks and the toilets up with water, letting them get to full, and then she'd let it sit for 10 minutes, walk out of the room, come back, and there'd be fucking water all over the floor because there wasn't a seal on, like it wasn't caulked correctly.
What's
so
her background like?
She did 2 years of plumbing when we first moved down to South Carolina.
Okay.
So she's testing all these things, and I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not a plumber. I've never bought a house. I don't know what to look for. All I wanted was the doors to open up nice. I didn't want them to get like caught on the floor. I didn't want the handles when you open a door all the way. I didn't want them to hit the wall. Like I'm just very standard stuff.
I have her send like a list of shit in the event that I ever somehow have the money to get a house.
Bring her with you to get a house, look at a house, inspect it.
Can I rent her? Like just like an afternoon, bro. Just be like, hey, is this good? Like, should this be like this?
What do you see wrong with this?
She was chewing him apart, and I mean, I felt bad for the guy because, like, we were polite. Obviously, we're not to be like, "You fucking idiot! Why is there a crack in my concrete?" Like, we were just
listen here, you cock.
Just like, hey, man, we're putting up like 6 figures for this house. I want my floor to not be cracked in half. Like, it's pretty standard. So, he's got to fix it and build it. And that's been my week, dude. I'm either sleeping because I'm tired from work, or I'm doing this house stuff, and I have more house stuff for these upcoming 2 weeks. So my streams are going to be a little bit sporadic, but
have you been doing any streams at all?
Just Tuesday. I didn't do today because I was busy with the house. Saturday I should be live. Tuesday I should be live, and I think I have to take next Thursday off as well.
And what are you playing Paragon?
On streams, yeah. Off streams, I've been honestly Liberty, and if there isn't Democracy with Helldivers, there is nothing to play. I have 5 or 6 people join my Discord last night. I popped in for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Everyone was saying there is nothing to play right now, and I don't know if it's just the market, but like nobody can find anything.
I feel like MOBA refugees, like, we're like a very certain breed, right? Like, we like repetition, we like comfortability, and we like discovering something, but it has to be fun for us. So, like, I don't know. I don't really see a timeline where like there's like a lot of things that we all just flock to if it's not SMITE 2.
Yeah, I'm looking at everyone that we've talked to through like the Paragon community, like just, the players and like content creators. Everybody's just like on different games. They're all like scattered out, just random stuff. Rust.
All their titles are the same. LP refugee looking for a home.
Rust, PRED,
Tarkov,
SMITE,
Apex.
Yeah, Tarkov, Apex, Fortnite, fucking Helldivers. It's just like it's all over the place. No one really knows where they're going. But I think once SMITE 2 happens, we might see.
We'll see a lot of SMITE 2 names.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see some people coming back and trying it out. Yeah. Speaking of like SMITE 2 and stuff, I've been playing a lot of SMITE. Or speaking of SMITE, I've been playing a lot of SMITE, playing a lot of Tarkov, of course. Started playing ranked with some people for the community and maybe some solo queuing. And that ranked game that you guys were watching, oh man, I was getting tilted.
Dude, fucking tilted, dog. You were pointed up.
I was like, so
oh,
annoyed, man.
Can I be honest, Cordy?
What's up?
I kind of like when you get tilted. I do. I kind of like it. You feel so human when you're tilted because the rest of the time you're just so positive. So when you get tilted, I'm like, it's okay for me to tell my teammates they're fucking like aluminum paper, like foil tier.
It's
in
like
my fucking ranked games,
and it's SMITE too, right? Like, in Paragon, that really didn't happen that much. But like in SMITE, and maybe because I don't know, like maybe being like an ego here, but maybe it was my status in Paragon. But like in SMITE, people just like to run their mouth in the chat, especially when they're doing bad.
The spam taunting too. You rock, cancel that always gets to me, dude.
And then like I had this new wall who is just, I don't know, our Thor DC'd like at level 60 DC'd, and of course everyone's like mood was down. They want to quit already. It's like, bro, I was looking at the game. I was like, this is actually, we're good. I'm winning the 1v1 in dual lane. Their only person that's ahead is their Pele because our jungler is gone, and she was just kind of making plays happen because we had no jungler. So I was like telling dudes like, it's fine when he comes back. This is winnable for sure. He ended up coming back under leveled. Then the new wall that we had just started showing how bad she was. Wasn't really doing much. Was ulting for the damage, and then just started like complaining because the jungler wasn't helping her, even though he was under leveled, and because she was dying out of position, she was complaining and stuff, and so I had to like rip into her, and then she started just AFKing and then solo pushing, so it was like a 4v5 the entire time. She would only ult when her ult was up for damage numbers, so she can brag she has top damage. I was like, bro, you're new wall, so it's like, come on.
Yeah, bro. I will say you hit the hardest skill shot ult in the game. So that comes into play. Someone in your chat asked me to bring this into focus, so I did for half a second.
Okay.
I'm a slave to whatever they ask for. But yeah, no, I get it. I feel like SMITE players, I think it's partially because of the
There's more weebs over there, man. I've noticed there's so many fucking more weebs.
You're right. There's a reason that they had the voice actor crossover, right?
They're so nerdy over there in SMITE.
They are nerdy. They are a bunch of fucking nerds. But I also feel like it has to do with the long history of the game, right?
Yeah.
Like in Paragon, everyone playing it was like, oh, I've recently got into this game. So there's a little less quote unquote ego, no pun intended. But like you could be like queued up with some dude in bronze 4 who's been trying to break into silver since 2009. And he's just like,
Yeah,
this
that's
is
that
my
new wall.
year.
That's that
And
new
he's
wall,
just,
dude.
dude, he's fed up, bro. He's fed up, bro. And so, like, yeah, people are just so much more ready to pop off because, like, this has been their game forever.
It might be like the game size. I think it could be the game size too, because like, you know, when you played Paragon, you knew about some of the streamers, you knew about everybody in the community.
Yeah.
You saw them more than once, so like maybe you were a dick to them one day, but then you're not going to be a dick to them every time you see them because that's childish, right? Not to mention you had us content creators ripping into people. Like I feel like we made a pretty much foundation for the saying like, this is how you act, this is how you behave. If you don't, my community doesn't like you, I don't like you, which means the Paragon community probably doesn't like you. So you should watch how you talk, right? It just might be because it's so big and everyone is like, oh, well, I'll see them once in my life. They don't really care. But like in Paragon, because you're seeing each other every other day, you have to kind of be able to hold a conversation with them without blowing up, I guess. But I know in Smite is like, I will say MOBAs are like the most toxic communities I've ever played with. That and Overwatch. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I may be wrong for this, but I kind of like it a little bit. I kind of like it a little bit. I turn like someone talk shit to me, and I turn like from a dude who likes MOBAs to a fucking esports player for the next 3 to 4 games. It goes insane. Like somebody's like, bro, you're a fucking cock, and I see it's fucking MILF Lover 37, and I'm just like, if I ever catch you again, and there's one time where I did, I don't remember his name. I was in high school, and I was just getting into kind of Smite. I was playing it in between Paragon, and I have never, like, I think I broke my controller because I was playing on console. Like, I have never dedicated so much of my body's moisture. I felt like I was out of Doom 2, bro. I was giving up a precious resource because I saw this dude. His name was like Tommy Joe upside down, like something stupid. And I saw him, dude, and I like broke that controller in half, dude. And I kind of like that aspect of the game where it's like it's the smoke, dude. It's the wolfy smoke. I kind of like it a little bit.
And then the in-game chat, if you see him on the other side, you body them.
Oh, dude. Oh, it's so good. It's so, but double-edged sword, someone does it to me, I'm just making every excuse in the world.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
dude, it's because I didn't get paid my reparations yet, bro. I'm just like, it's
my
like
pain,
bro. Bro, dude, literally, bro.
It's classic online games. But yeah, but Smite, man. There's a couple things I want to like talk about today. We had like Predecessor dropped like a roadmap or like a future patch. You guys see that?
I did.
Yeah, they got that. Smite 2 has like some good information, and then we got to talk anime as well because I did watch Solo Leveling.
Yes, dude.
Before that, I kind of did undercover homework. I did a little extra credit, Cordy.
And
you may have fallen behind, but I watched all of Shogun.
Really? I watched the first episode of that, and I just couldn't get into it. I don't know what it is.
What?
I think
you've seen it, right?
Shogun?
Yeah, Shogun.
Netflix.
I don't think it.
Oh, Hulu, bro.
Sorry.
Hulu.
No, man, we only watched one episode. Well, we're gonna watch it, but my wife didn't want to watch it. We have to watch it on the weekends.
I couldn't get into it. I don't know. I think it was honestly because most of the shows in like Japanese or like a different or like they do like Portuguese kind of
hybrid.
English hybrid thing, and I think I start like tuning out when they're not speaking American, so I don't follow it.
You only watched one episode, right?
I did, yeah. I only watched one.
Yeah, same. We've only watched one. It does seem slow. Good. Yes, it does seem slow, but everybody says it's amazing.
It's fantastic.
They have
I watched like
cast.
4 episodes.
Yeah, the lineup is crazy.
Beautiful. It's also such a gorgeous show. All right, so let's get
to it.
Let's do it.
I'll try to watch
Solo Leveling, Cordy.
We're gonna do anime first. I was gonna do PRED, SMITE, and end with anime.
Let's do PRED. PRED's underwhelming. We can get Solo
PRED anime or PRED, SMITE, then anime.
Oh, we're scaling.
Exactly.
It's a profit. It's a profit. Okay.
Exactly. Let me get this overlay going. But yeah, Predecessor. Oh, let me move you guys over here.
Came out with the little roadmappy.
Yeah.
Pretty like what they were talking about was very bland. They didn't want to give away specifics
for sure. Understandable.
But I know that like this is stuff that they've been working on for a while. I think like the biggest thing that I liked about it was the changes they did to the way the map looks. Like the game
The visual, yeah, visually
looks like it's prettier, and like that was like one of my biggest complaints. It's like it's so everything's so brown and gray. It's disgusting over here.
Yeah, no, it's true. We talked about it too, like how it had seemed like it's like an outdated MOBA, like aesthetically.
Yeah.
But it does look better. It does look good. Xbox huge. Paragon was never on Xbox, and I think it was a missed opportunity. OG Paragon, and I was hoping that OP would have gone there, but Xbox is huge. The only other MOBA on Xbox is Smite. So
Really, you can't play Dota?
I don't think
I thought Dota was there too. I guess not, huh?
It's a top down. I never thought Dota was on Xbox.
I don't know. It could be crazy. I mean, there's also like what Heroes of the Storm, which I guess you wouldn't really call that like a true.
Technically, it is a MOBA. Technically. Doesn't feel like it. Technically, Overwatch is a MOBA too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's crazy though, right?
three lane MOBAs. Yeah, Smite's kind of the only one that's really big on Xbox. So good on them to try to go for Xbox because that is huge.
I don't know, like
Game.
I like the visual update was like cool. The big thing for me from this was like definitely the new game mode, right?
Yeah, they
And
didn't really talk about that.
didn't
Like,
say what it was. They're like, we're just really proud of what we've made, and I'm actually surprised at how good of a creation it is. And I'm like,
I think
what is it?
The goal was for it to be like a 15-minute game that's good for new players. I'm assuming it's ARAM. Like that's like the only thing that, or like their version of Arena from Smite. He did say he's like, we just want to have a mode that you can go in, play for 15 minutes, and get out. So I imagine it's very casual.
That's which is what we need. Like I was saying that for OP and then for PRED as well. Having that this is really good for new players who don't want to like. Here's the aesthetics. It looks good. It does look good. The shading, and it looks.
I like the lighting too, like the shadows.
Yeah, the lighting's the biggest thing for me.
Yeah,
it does look really good because it was pretty bland.
I wonder if it's going to take a hit on your PC. Like I imagine, you think they're going to do some optimization after? But
that's one thing that they've been really good at is just optimization. Like it just runs really smooth. So I feel like they would be okay with that, but it looks good.
Yes.
So Xbox, the only bad thing that I could just see about this is like Smite 2's coming out, man, and we're gonna get to Smite 2 here soon, but like, god damn, that game looks beautiful.
So here's my thing: is like, I think if they can survive Smite 2, then they'll make another long haul. I think Predecessor will just be like a game with like its fans and stuff, but it has to survive the Smite 2 onslaught. Like, it has to survive like a year of Smite 2, basically.
It's gonna be like it probably won't top Smite 2.
Yeah,
it'll probably be like the lower version of the MOBAs. The like player population of the MOBAs.
No, I agree. I don't think that, like, I don't know. I feel like PRED has a long road to go because like everything that's offered in Smite, they have so much more time and they have so much more, right? So like they're gonna be able to add like 5 heroes every month in Smite, and like contrary to like how quickly content's gonna be coming out in PRED, which has been historically a little bit slower. Not throwing shade, but it historically has been a little bit slower. It is definitely going to be a hill to climb if they're looking to pass the player count. I just don't know what they could do that would cause people to want to play this more than that, outside of maybe like Smite 2's limited game modes, right?
Which probably won't be a thing, right? Because I'm sure Arena is going to happen, Assault's going to come back, Joust is going to come back, like all those games are going to come back. I think the only is the entry for new MOBA players who don't want to be overwhelmed by Smite 2. Because Smite 2 is still going to be a lot.
It'll probably, I think you're right, with like as long as it survives. I don't think people are going to go from Smite 2 to PRED. The only way they go to PRED is if Smite 2 drops the ball in some way. Maybe it's the launch, maybe it's the upkeep and the bug fixing after the launch, but I can't imagine people leaving Smite 2 for PRED, but they will go somewhere else if Smite 2 isn't doing for them. And I don't think that they'd go back to Smite 1 because, they've got 10 years on it. So I think if Smite 2 is not doing it for them, that's when they'll branch out, and that's when hopefully they'll come across PRED instead of going to League. But
yeah, because the league as well will be overwhelming. Yeah, some cool things. I mean, of course, you like to see that. So they got a rank mode. Visual effects look great. They're doing things with matchmaking, so it's cool on them. It's cool to see if. I'm just kind of curious, like if they can survive. Because yeah, like so when SMITE 2 happens, I don't know, man.
I'm interested to see how the 6 items feel in that game, because like, you know, we talk about when we play, like we're just missing that oomph. Like you don't feel like you're doing damage. You don't feel like you're powerful. Maybe that 6th item will give it to you, because they are doing 6 items with this upcoming patch. They're gonna come in with new items as well.
I don't think so. Like I don't think it's like an itemization numbers problem as much as it is a feedback.
Yeah, visual effects.
Like
looking at Argus,
like visual and audio.
Argus looks really fun to play. Every other character doesn't look fun to play. Like watch visually, it doesn't look fun. But he's like jumping around, throwing like long stuns. His abilities, like when he ults, he's like it's jerking him back, the camera and stuff. Like he looks fun. He looks like a fun player, a character. But. So yeah, I mean, little dub there for PRED, man. We'll see. They didn't give any like specific times.
I don't know. I kind of hope that they do well with this, because like with the skins and stuff. Like they heard Wolfie's comment last week and they're like, "Oh man, we can't let them down."
It's like, you know what? Maybe adding plants for verticality, it wasn't enough.
maybe it wasn't enough spice.
We're gonna add something else. Let's add jump pads in the river.
Dude, oh my god, man. But no, like I think the new Undertow skin line also looks pretty cool though.
Yeah,
that is pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go through it now.
It's branching off like Gideon's like theme, right? The
which is great.
one.
Yeah, which is awesome, man. I like
cool.
the themes.
They are cool. I really do like them.
Yeah, but yeah, the only problem is like, how long is this stuff gonna take?
Yeah,
like,
they did not disclose that.
No,
I don't know if this is like the next 3 months or the next year. I don't know if it's
at their rate. I feel like maybe 2-3 years, man, just from their previous like experience.
I have to assume they're speeding up. They have to now be like at a point where they're like, guys, the gameplay loop is what it is. If you don't like it, play SMITE 2. Like they have to start pumping some other stuff out.
Yeah, some more content stuff. But yeah, the Undertow, like the design, the custom, it looks good, but it's just a design, like no in-game model, nothing like that. It's just a sketch. And like they had a video, someone showed me, it was like a year ago, like their cool like Richter concepts, and it was a year ago, and it wasn't in the game yet. So like, the only thing they're really showing in game is the old ones from Paragon, OG Paragon.
So also, like as far as those skins go, and I don't know how many people are working on the Omega team, but like recently I've like started like learning some like stuff about like, you know, how skins are made and whatnot, and like one of those skins, like the Undertow Richter skin, could feasibly take like in between like making the like base, like creating like the base mesh for that skin, right? Without no colors, without any animations, without skeletizing it, without fragmenting it, without adding like animation, without putting in key fixtures, without any of this stuff. Like one of the base meshes for those skins could easily take 4 people 2 months to make. Easily, because it's like so intricate. So I'm wondering like on their staff, right? Because they haven't really done much for skins out of recolors. Like, do they have the people to like undertake this
and even like
much like high quality skin?
Yeah, and even like on the recolors, aren't those just imports from the old one, the old game?
Yeah, like some of them. Well, there are some that are original to them. There are like I think one of each that are original to them. But like, you know, like the person who made the skins for Paragon, the Overprime, right? So like Marty's like alternate skin.
Yeah.
Where like it changed the outfit slightly. That took him like 2 months to make. Like that was, you know, not an easy feat, and it was literally just an outfit change. Making skins unironically takes such a long time. That like I'm like wondering, I saw those immediately. I'm like, is this like for the year? Like, are these gonna drop like us one of these every 3 months? Because these are gonna be hard skins, right?
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, it's a lot of just like what's to expect, no time frame, no in-game thing. Like they did show the visualization in-game, which is pretty cool for the map. Like the skins, they don't really show anything in-game and stuff like that. So, and knowing their track record, it's how long is it going to take? But yeah, open beta is going to happen. I think it's going to free to play now. So definitely a dub.
Yeah, well, it is a dub, big dub for Pred. We'll just I do hope it is at a timely manner. I don't want to. Oh, we came out with the final Undertow skin, and it's December of this year. I don't,
Cordy, are you also buying the most expensive version?
I think I am. So,
dude,
we're gonna get into SMITE 2. Did you watch this?
Yeah, dude, I watched it.
How about you, Wolfie? Did you see this?
I did not. I do know that there is some rumors. People are speculating that the Founders Edition is going to leave after a certain amount of time of being out with the game. Because the Founders Edition is the God Pack, and I think the God Pack inherently means the voice line pack.
And a tier 5 skin.
And a tier 5 skin. So I think people are speculating that it's going to leave. So if you do download SMITE, you may not get all the gods. I think that's like their way to make their money back on SMITE 2.
Oh, I'm not sure.
But it is rumors, it's hearsay. So.
But yeah, they dropped a lot of information. This is like a 2-minute video, which is not a lot of what they talked about. I'll probably put the other video I had. Because they had a patch notes where they do the patch notes, they go over what's going to happen in the SMITE 1. But in the first segment, like 30 minutes, they just talked to SMITE 2. So some really cool stuff. They announced the Founders Pack, which was actually let me get the other one because I think I might like the version better. Has more shit there.
Is there anything new coming to SMITE besides like some rework on the mechanics and the skins? Like, is there like new modes, new?
My man is on Twitch watching his ads for his YouTube. Truly deep in the sauce.
Wait, what?
At its finest.
Wait, what happened?
We're on your Twitch watching your YouTube, right?
Oh, gotcha.
To get your ad rev?
Well,
it's actually next level.
It's because I had it like I broke it down. I broke it down.
Money laundering.
Yeah, while we're here, guys, go check out Cordy on YouTube.
Yeah, they talked some really cool stuff. It's like 20 minutes. Let me go through, but so yeah, the Founders Pack is becoming. Like so, we all kind of knew that was going to be a thing, and they kind of went down through each Founders Pack. So the first one, kind of standard, you're going to get access to the character or to SMITE, right? You're going to get oh yeah, here it is. The standard edition. So all the SMITE gods is going to be this. The Founders is going to be included with the God Pack. I think it's going to be like that, and then whenever they officially launch, it's going to be, you could buy the God Pack. That's what they did with SMITE 1. So if you buy the Founders Pack, you're going to get early access guaranteed, all the SMITE gods from now until everything is being re-released. A badge, a new, or not a new skin, an old skin from Ymir, and then like 2 times legacy gems, more gems, whatever.
Is there a free edition?
No.
Or no? Oh, no. You have to actually pay to get into SMITE now.
Well, the free edition is the sign up. You can wishlist it to get a code, but that's like
that's it. Like after
like
it's
a lottery.
launched, I'd imagine there's going to be some kind of element of free to play, right?
Yeah. No, whatever it officially launches, I'm sure they'll go free to play. This is only for people who want to play the alpha, or to pay to get in, or you can get lucky with the lottery of getting an email.
Nice.
Is there a way to see how many SMITE gems you've spent, like in SMITE?
I don't know.
SMITE 1?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know. Yeah.
There's a way to like look at gods and stuff, I guess. However, like I am kind of disappointed that the improved edition doesn't come with like just like some gems, right? It's like only the legacy ones. Those are like strictly separate. So I'm like, I guess, but like I kind of wish it was like, here's 10k gems. Keep it moving.
And like with the legacy gems, for people that don't know what it is, all the gems that you spent, so you had to spend all your gems in SMITE 1, will give you a discount in SMITE 2 when you're buying skins.
50%.
Yeah, so you still have to spend money, but you'll get a little discount on those skins that you're buying until all your gems are used up from like the legacy gems or whatever.
It's not 1-to-1, unfortunately.
Yeah, which sucks. I don't like that idea because I spent like, I don't know, thousands of dollars in this game. So still gonna spend money. but they're gonna give you like 2 times legacy gems on these founder editions. So that is the standard one. The next one is the deluxe. You get everything, and you get this neat skin, which is goddamn.
Smite's not scared, dude. I've always said it. I've always said it. I believed it. They stand on the booba business 100% of the time. Like Aphrodite,
and this is the in-game character model. This is a render of Smite 2. It's like damn.
One second. Can you guys hear that? There's like a. Can you guys hear that through my mic right now, or is the noise cancellation coming through?
What is it?
I think the apartment next to me might be on fire. Like, hold up.
Do you smell smoke?
A little bit, and there's fire like department lights going on outside of the window.
Step away and check.
And I hear lights. And I'm good. I'm good. So like, you know, I just want to make sure you guys could hear the sirens because they're like going off right now.
No, yeah, we're good. The booba business for Smite.
Yeah. They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing, and it sucks that it's so rewarding for them.
It's how you make money, man. It's how you gotta make money in these free games.
I wonder how they haven't been canceled. Like, I'm just so curious. Like,
there was a thing way back when they had like Kali. They had like the culture, I forgot what
the religion
that
Hinduism?
Kali is. Hinduism? Okay. I can't remember. There's so many gods. But like there was some like backlash and they had to like redo the character model because of it. But yeah, they do skins.
I don't know. Like it's like not that I could be controversial or stuff, but like after a certain point in like, you know, like maybe it's because they're not as big, and that's probably my guess, right? But like in a certain point of Marvel, like Black Widow, Scarlet Witch completely covered up, as is their prerogative. Just to throw that out there. As is their prerogative, as it should be. I am not gonna not say that Scarlett Johansson isn't super hot, but then like Smite's over here, like it's like come buy our Aphrodite 4 nipple W cup skin.
Pre-order now, and like, maybe you'll get a 3rd nipple.
Yeah, nudes will be sent directly to your DM. It's nuts, and it just makes so much money.
Even the dudes, like we're gonna see Zeus, man. That guy's jacked.
Dude,
that's how they make him, man. That's how they make him.
I love it.
That's how they get that money.
So on the deluxe edition, so this is you get all the previous things. You're gonna get that neat skin, but there's a new thing that they're doing for Smite 2, and it's called the Ascension Pass. The Ascension Pass for the first 11 alpha launch weekend gods. So the Ascension Pass is going to be like a battle pass per god. So you know how they do the traditional ranking up. You know, you level up, you get the Mastery 1, you get that skin, you get like Mastery 5, you get the Legendary, then 10, you get Diamond. They're kind of reworking the Mastery system where you're going to get other things as you're progressing on that character to level 10. So you know how like this is all speculation, right? But there's gonna be a free version and there's gonna be the battle pass, like the paid version, similar to like, you know, how PRED is doing right now with like their trails and shit on the bottom and like their crowns. I think Smite's gonna go that same route. They didn't go over details of what it's gonna be, but I think it's gonna be, you know, like they have emotes that they can have for the characters, the voice pack. They said all the voice packs will be available for the gods. You don't have to buy voice packs. So I think that might be tied into like the Mastery Battle Pass thing. The emblems that you get now, you can get like the God emblems. Of course, like the Mastery skins and things like that. But they're doing something different where they're rather than just once you level up, you can unlock these skins that you're never using because the skins are so good in Smite. But I think it's kind of cool. I'm curious to see like how much each god's gonna be though. Like what's in the free version, what's gonna be in the paid version, and like what's in there. So something unique that they're doing for Mastery System.
I'll see how they execute it.
Yeah.
Are you guys buying the most expensive edition? Yeah, right.
I think I might.
Probably like that tier 5 Zeus skin. I've never once even played a Zeus skin, but it looks so cool, dude. It looks so good. It's
I honestly, I'm gonna try Smite 2, but if I don't like it, I'm not gonna play it. But I don't care if I don't like Smite 2. If Ares tier 5 skin ever goes on the market, I will re-download Smite. I'll drop a ban for that skin. I love that skin.
And then I'll leave.
And then I'll leave. I'll uninstall it.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna drop a ban for the Ares skin and dip.
the standard is $30, so that's gonna guarantee you getting in the other one, deluxe, is gonna be 60, and then the ultimate edition is gonna be 100. So the ultimate edition, everything you get in the previous ones, you're gonna get a better badge and better title. You're gonna get the Ascension Pass for 23 gods, and you're gonna get the new tier 5 Zeus skin. Which, have you seen it yet, Whoopi? Do you know what that looks like?
I have not. No.
Okay.
Is it in this video?
Yeah, it is. So here's the card art. And they're going to go in game. They're going to show the character model.
It's purple.
So they're going back to the roots, right? They're going back to where you level up, your character changes, evolves. So they're going back to that.
Yeah. Good. I like that way better.
Yeah, I like that a whole lot better. So the card art always does a really good job, man. And then when you get into the game on Smite 1, it's like, nah, it doesn't look as great. But Smite 2, they show the renders for Smite 2. It just looks so fucking good. It actually lives up to the card art hype. Hey, fucking skip. So here's the in-game model for Smite 2.
That's level 1.
Yeah.
God.
That's the level 1 through 4
Oh,
or
good.
5. And then level 6 you evolve. Yeah, man. Their skin's going to be so amazing. But yeah.
Those look good. Smite those.
Dude, I want it, man.
I don't know. Does League have? I think League has tier 5 skins, right?
I don't know.
I don't know if they
sure they have
evolve
skins.
like Smites does, but
The thing, like, with these third-person MOBAs, you could get more detail in it than like a top-down point of view.
Yeah.
And here's the second evolution of the Zeus.
he's got tats.
Yeah.
Zeus is now Zaddy.
Dude, he always says. have you read Greek mythology, dude? He's
a motherfucker.
He's a little piece of shit. Like they just made him look like the fuck boy he is now.
I watch Greek mythology and it's like I turned into a bird. She's pregnant. I'm a horse. She's pregnant. And I'm like, bro. What?
It's like literally, it's like Greek mythology. It's like Greek mythology normally. Greek mythology, if Zeus didn't put his like Greek mythology normally. Greek mythology, if Zeus didn't put his dick in everything. Like it's insane.
Yeah, that dude looks fantastic. I like the extra gloves and the big hands too. Kind of weird because like Zeus isn't a melee based, so.
No.
Yeah.
But I guess those big hands will be throwing the lightning or the purple balls that are supposed to be the lightning.
So yeah, so these are the Smite 2 renders. They look good, and they showed other skins that are like every skin that's coming out now is going to be cross gen, so it's going to have the Smite 2, it's going to be in Smite 2, and they showed a lot of the renders, and like it just looks really good. The character models look really good. I think on this one they show it, but they show it in Smite 1, which doesn't look as amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, they show off his skins and stuff.
Is this skin gonna go to Smite 1 or no?
Yeah, you can once you get the edition, everything like the neat skin and this skin is gonna go to Smite 1 as well, so you can play it now.
Oh, okay.
Which whenever it drops, I don't know when it's gonna drop. But
the Booba skin game, Smite 2 is gonna go so insane with the graphic.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job. So that was that. I'm gonna put on this one because it's gonna show more of in-game Zeus. Yeah, I mean, so it's a pretty big announcement, man. Actually, showed up Founders Pack. They didn't give any kind of time frame on it. They didn't say when it's gonna be available. They just said soon. I'm thinking either at the end of March or April. Early April.
Yeah, it's soon, right? They said that the alpha was done, right? It was only like 2 or 3 days. And now they're doing the sign up orders, right? That you have to sign up to get into the beta. So it has to be sometime soon, right?
Yeah. What are you gonna say, Ego?
What like aspect? Sorry, I got like wrapped up in the footage, dude. You can't hit me with the B-roll like that. What aspect are you most excited for Smite 2? Is it just the visuals? Is it the item system? Because that's something I was actually a little bit worried about.
You worried about the
Since
item
anyone
system?
can, yeah, anyone can build any item in Smite 2. It's like a big part, right?
Yeah, I heard
So
Ymir's coming back.
yeah, exactly. That's I'm
Yeah,
like,
it'd be
he's gonna pull
Mimi.
up on me and Deathbringer crit me.
Yeah, it's gonna be Mimi. That used to be an old thing, the crit mirror. Used to be a thing back then. So he would just like freeze you, auto attack, line attack, auto attack, just get a combo going. But yeah, I'm interested in seeing that. I thought it was gonna be. I was kind of worried for a second about having those kind of things back, but having played OP, here's the Zeus in-game character in Smite 2. Like his abilities look way better than Smite 1. That's why I want to see Smite 1. It looked like shit. But Smite 2 looks so much better. But yeah, after playing like OP, and you know how like everyone has like different abilities. Like Grux, his dash was magical damage for some odd reason, and all his other abilities are physical damage. So I think that's what they might do. Like they showed the only person they really talked about was Chalk, whose rain was scaled off of magical damage. So you could go like a magical build just for really better sustain. I don't think it's gonna be ideal. I feel like they're more gonna be meme builds, and we'll probably say to the traditional, build them this certain
Like
way.
tank, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be like? What's the reason to switching to this kind of system? Is
I
it
don't
to
know.
simplify it, or is it to add more creativity? Like, because I genuinely think that like it may add more like creativity. You know, if you want Chalk to heal more, you go magical or whatever it is. It's intellect, right? If you want him to be more brawly, you go strength. But like, you can't like build him for everything. It kind of seems like you double whatever items are meta, you have to build those because they'll be the reason they're going to be meta is because they're even spread between the two, right? They're not.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a play like we'll just use Chalk for example. It could be a play not to go any magical damage just because the heal is not worth it. Versus like you're losing some tank stats, you're losing some health, some physical stats.
They still have world anti-heal, so you're just oppressed.
But I mean, they could make new items where it's like, 30 health, 30 power, 30 magical damage, extra healing on your passive, on the passive ability or whatever. So it could be maybe good for Chalk or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but we won't really know. I don't know why they're doing that, but actually, I didn't like that idea. I liked it was simple. Or if you're physical, you build physical. If you're magical, you do magical. But maybe they just, I don't know, want the creativity.
Yeah, because like when I saw it was broken up into two groups, it kind of reminded me of OG Paragon, where it was like attack speed, damage, or mana, and you had to you had to put your gems into those three systems. And obviously, like you're not building magical on Chimera, right? So you were memeing at that point, and I was worried about with this game, like, but I don't think original Paragon did with what they're doing with like Chalk's heal is better off magical, so you put some intellect into him.
Yeah.
It seems like the abilities are going to be intellect, but the basic attack I think is going to be strength, and maybe characters scale more damage the more health they have, or the more magical they have. You could twist it and turn it in ways, whereas I don't think OG Paragon did. But
I would say like I'd give it to like Hyris. They do a really good job of just like actually putting thought process into the game. Like it's not gonna be super busted. Like the idea of no relics anymore. Everybody's just beads and ward.
Oh, thank God.
Right. But you are gonna have active items. So they've said like we don't want the active items to be OP. So the active items will probably be less stat efficient than going a passive item. So you can have that flexibility of going either you want to do all items that are actives, or you could do like a hybrid, or you could do all passives without having to worry about actives. So I kind of give them credit. Like they do put a thought into the game when you're comparing it like to Paragon, old Paragon, where they just rush things out and stuff.
Were we like old Paragon, like Paragon Overprime, or like old Paragon?
Both.
We're gonna just drop a monkey that ends the game in 12 minutes. You're diffed.
There you go. Better put that ward down, and maybe you'll kill it. Oh, I'm gonna miss Wukong. Oh,
yeah. No, there's a lot of stuff I'm gonna miss from Paragon, but I also do agree with what Cordy said. Of like the SMITE devs are pretty good at keeping things pretty well balanced. I think there was one time where I was like playing SMITE and like something was just blatantly broken, like beyond all, like how could this happen? And that was Baron Samedi's release.
Oh yeah.
Like,
well, he was
dude,
he was like actually broken. Like his mechanics weren't working correctly. He was getting more heals, more power, or whatever.
Yeah, he was getting more heals, more power. His suck was like twice as fast. He was getting people with the Gawkinator. Dude, I mastered him during that. I'm like my king, my light.
That Baron was good, man.
Ego does. They're broken in baptism.
Yeah, he really does, right?
Bro, okay. So like, what's like? Pause. I have 2 stars on him. So like, I was grinding it afterwards. All right, you guys are gonna respect the Baron game. But no, yeah, there's man, I don't know. There's a lot of things I'm looking forward to Smite 2. I'm just I like every time I don't know, they're like connected for me. I'm like every time I think of Smite 2, I think of predecessor immediately after. I'm gonna be like, what do you do with this? Because there's so much stuff that looks good with this product coming out.
Yeah. I mean, visually it looks good. Some people don't like it because they don't like that Smite aesthetic. They don't like that color scheme or whatever. That art style.
The art style is like the biggest contention point with them. Yeah, it looks like a cartoon. It's like, well, that's the style they went with.
It's just but for people that like that style and have played Smite, this is gonna be amazing. It's gonna look so good to them. So I'm really more looking forward to the Conquest map. Items cool. The visual effects, I'm excited for that as well. But more so, I really want them to do a really fun Conquest map. I don't really like the current Conquest map. The previous ones I probably didn't like. I think my favorite might have been like Season 3. Season 2 or Season 3 Conquest map was just really fun for me for some reason.
I don't think I was alive when those came out. It's pretty nuts.
Wow. Okay, really?
Pretty insane. That dude's like the old times.
You're playing
I like those maps.
Yeah. You think they're gonna change the maps up like they do every couple months? Like they add some new mechanic or they add some new theme behind them every couple months?
They've been saying like this entire time that they've been showing these things. That it's like things that they used to do on the old map took a really long time for them to do. Now it's more and more simple.
Yeah, I agree.
So like I don't know, they can make a lot of changes. I feel like they can make. It seems like they'll have more power to do other things than just working on one particular, like the map design for a long time. Just have more, they can put more effort elsewhere too. So I'm sure they'll do something like that. Take advantage of Unreal Engine 5.
Yeah, they'll milk out whatever power potential it can give you,
Yeah, do like some snow or rain or stuff falling leaves. That'd be interesting, dude.
Some live events, maybe. The fire giant picks a fight with some random ass harpy and turns it into a Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh yeah,
that'd be some sick shit.
The roaming jungle camps walks down and it gets like imbued with the flaming strength. So you just have this harpy looking for the smoke in your duo.
Bro, imagine. I was thinking like in the fall. Imagine you're fighting in the jungle and like your abilities. Like knock away leaves as well and stuff, like the trees, like the leaves are flying around and stuff.
Try to fry CPUs.
Dude, that'd be sick.
That's what they're gonna do. Is like, oh, it's the fall time. There's trees in the map. If a certain amount of leaves accumulate on the floor, you now have a bush you can be invisible.
Oh shit!
And that's the. So you just see some random ass like tear smacking the shit out of a tree to make.
Like those anime scenes where it's like fucking pouring down rain and they hit blows and it creates that orb around and there's no rain in the center of the orb. Yeah, dude, that'd be crazy.
The thing is, like, I'm excited. Like, I heard this one mechanic because they have the roaming counts right now, and I know they're going to be getting rid of that with the Smite 2 stuff coming out.
Looks like
but I am like kind of curious because I heard someone like, I don't remember who, but they pitched this mechanic to me. They're like, yeah, what if like, like the roaming counts, anytime one of the major neutral objectives get aggroed, they all start making their way there and there's more of them. So like you're in the middle of taking like fucking fire giant and you just see 5 harpies running you down from behind like, bro, get off my dad, dude. It was so sick.
I'm excited, man. I'm looking forward to it.
It's gonna be lit.
But that's the main thing. I'm mainly looking forward to the season, the map itself. Visual effects, huge W. Items sounds cool, but I just want a really good balanced map and not a cluttered map. And I want it to be more simplistic, so there's more like, I don't know, doesn't seem like you're just farming simulator.
We can agree that this map is cluttered, right?
It's the most it's ever been, from my
Mhm.
experience in Smite.
It's gonna be nice for the map to be, or the game to be dumbed down. Like I talked about it before. I think like I'm not big. I've never got into Pokemon when I was a kid, and you know, like when I was 21, 22, my friends were still on it. You know, especially with the games coming out on Switch. I never got into Pokemon because they were so like kind of overwhelming with the amount of Pokemon and the typings and all that stuff. Smite can be in that way as it is right now. It can be a little bit overwhelming with like what 130 gods.
Yeah.
It's gonna be nice for like kind of like a reset where everybody can start from ground zero. Sure, things will feel familiar, but you can grow with the game and be there for every step and change that they're doing. So I do like that reset that it's gonna bring.
Yeah, I think it's a big W for high res, man. I said it like existing players are gonna play Smite 2. Old players who stop playing Smite are gonna go back to Smite 2. You know, I'm a good example. And like new players who are overwhelmed to getting into Smite are gonna try Smite 2 out at least. It's gonna be like, I don't know, 20 gods, and for like 6-7 months it's gonna be like 20 to 30 gods, so won't be overwhelming. And then new item system, new map. People always ask like, what should I play, Smite now or should I wait for Smite 2? And I just tell them like,
wait for Smite 2.
well, I told them to play Smite now just to learn the gods. Everything else doesn't matter. The gods, their abilities aren't going to change. Just like everything else is.
Kadim and Ymir skin also look.
Ymir does get a lot of love. I know that much. He has a lot of skins.
Yeah, me too. Actually, now you both.
Yeah, Neath. Unironically, hold up. Oh, I closed it. Yeah, like they really went back to like the three piece here. That Neath skin is so nuts. Please stop.
Dude, yeah.
Jesus Christ. I can't afford. I have too many things going on for me to be this thirsty about. Like, we got to reboot Overpowered. I got other projects. I can't be this thirsty and spending money on Smite gems.
I know, man.
I can't live like this.
With the Founders Pack and these battle passes, I'm already spending more than I spent in OP.
Really? Oh my god. I spent like, I want to say I spent like 400, 500 on OP.
I think I spent like 400, and I'm kind of sad that I'm not getting a refund on any of it. Like, even if they were like, we'll give you 50% back, but like,
I'd be like, you can take my money. Give me the servers. Give it to me.
I want the servers. Dude.
I bought the servers when the game launched. Just give them to me. Give me the rights.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm gonna keep covering some Smite 2. I really hope this fucking alpha. I just want to play the alpha so badly.
Dude, I mean, your title tells me every day.
Yeah,
I need Smite 2 bad.
It's not changing. It's the same, dude. Oh wait, I put Smite 2 win. Hold on.
Yeah, Smite 2 win. I'm like, bro,
I need badly.
There you go.
Add an exclamation point.
Oh yeah, question.
You add it every day. You add an exclamation.
Add every day. Dude, make your stream title Smite 2 waiting lobby. Day 1, day 4, day 17.
Day 7, I have the shakes. Day 8, I threw up 3 times last night.
I'm going through withdrawals.
Like, Smite now, it's fun, like, you know, relearning the game and stuff, but that last match that I had, that ranked match, is just like, oh man, I don't like that mentality. I was getting tilted.
You gotta find a stack. I don't like that you can't stack 5 people with Conquest, but it makes sense why you can't. It makes sense. I get it, but it's like you can't pick up the homies, have some beers, and just play ranked.
No, don't drink beers in my rank. You're the problem. It's you. You're the new one. I see it now.
You're the new one. I'm top damage.
I'm top damage. You rock. Cancel that.
I'm top damage. New wall.
Wait, you rock. Cancel that. Wait. Return to base. Wait.
Bye. Good luck. Bye.
Good luck.
Fuck, man.
Bro, you could write poetry in that, dude. I used to, when I was a hard Smite player on console, dude, I had the commands down, bro. I'd be like, you rock. Cancel that. Return to base. Wait. Bye. I'm the greatest. Bye. Like, dude.
I remember, like, I like how it transcedes games. I was like playing like Rocket League, and someone typed in VER in my Rocket
really?
League. Yeah,
that's funny, dude.
And I was like VER, Ver.
Who's Smite player?
Yeah, and then my friend's like, he said you rock. That's Smite language right there.
That's crazy, actually. Yeah, that is nuts.
He said Hugh
Same thing with
Rockets.
Rocket League. Dude. I forgot I was playing Call of Duty or something, and he died. He just overextended and died, and someone typed in "what a save." And I love that language transition stuff.
That one was something too in fucking Rocket League when you try to be that guy to go for a save and you whip. And they just spam, what a save, what a save, what a save. Okay,
what
bro.
A save, what a save.
I tried.
Okay, I played Rocket League in its beta before it like came out. And I was like, because I was actually up here visiting where I currently live now. I actually, no one cares to dox me. I live in Minnesota. No one fucking cares enough. But like I was playing with my uncle, and he basically had to leave for work and stuff, so we had two things to do, me and my little brother: Rocket League and Overwatch. And this was like when Overwatch was first coming out, so like I was either grieving people at Symmetra, putting them in the washing machine, be like, oh no, you almost got me, what am I gonna do as I run through this door? And they're like, I got that. You just get hit them with, dude, every angle, just put them in the death shop, bro. There's this one time I was getting chased by a tracer, and I ran into the room, and she just stopped outside the door. She was so aware.
She knew.
Bro, she just was like, and I'm like, bro, I'm so low. I'm cracked. So it was that in a Rocket League, dude. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, I was the best Rocket League player in the world. I think I could have gone pro, guys, if I stuck to it.
Yeah,
if I stuck to it. And then I watched like YouTube compilations of real Rocket League players. I'm like, did this dude just do a double somersault off of his friend's car in the middle of the air in order to grasp the ball and use the momentum to throw it across court into the other? What the fuck is happening?
It's nuts, dude. The skill cap is insane in that game.
Like, it's, have you guys seen the meme of it? It's like there's the two guys on the cars and they're both going for it, and they're like, fuck, we're gonna crash into each other unless we use the power of friendship. And it's the two cars hit each other, they jump off, and then both hit the ball. Like the first dude hits it first and then bounces to the second one, and the other guy twists and hits it and bounces it across the map into a goal. It's like, where are your parents?
It's nice.
Hey, where are they? Go outside, and you don't have to touch the grass, but at least acknowledge it's there, and then come back. Like, Jesus Christ, man, it's insane, man.
Rocket League's fun.
I think,
but it's nuts.
It is.
It is super fun.
Yeah, man. So we went over PRED. W for PRED. SMITE 2 looks amazing. Now
I'm gonna go get a refill of wine while we talk about solo leveling.
Now we're gonna get into some M&A.
M&A. Are we in the nerd lobby? Are we in nerd lobby? Are we talking about our nerdy things now?
Yeah, we're talking about nerdy things. I'm a little upset. Okay, so here's one thing that I don't like about solo leveling.
Oh my god, bro.
What do you mean? Hold on, well, if we get back, so he's like getting his cup and like shaking. He's like, he doesn't like solo leveling.
Yeah. He's literally breaking the glass in his hands, bro. It's literally me, bro. It's literally me right now. If you don't like solo leveling, you're literally just like an internet hater, right? You're the type of person that where if like one of us blows up, you're gonna be like, he changed when he got the money. Like, come on. Let something be successful. Also, the people making it care a lot. Like the Goku tribute had me crying.
Yep.
Like the Goku tribute actually had me in tears, bro. Because I've read the manga and that doesn't happen.
I do want to. I've been thinking about actually rewatching DBZ as well.
Oh no! Don't put yourself in a hole like that.
What do you mean?
You're gonna be there for like 17 years watching all of that stuff back to back again.
That's a lot of content.
Well,
it is. It's like One Piece times 3.
I just put like DBZ on. Like I've seen it so many times. Like I don't need to. I can even have it on like the subs. I can do sub with the DBZ and just like I know what's going on. Right? I've seen it so many times. Cell Saga, best saga.
Ooh, that's kind.
Oh, are we gonna have a debate on that?
Ooh, that's a tough.
Are we debating DBZ saga?
Cell Saga, best saga, like it's top 3. I don't. Okay. So tournament arc or the entire Android, or like the entire Android's arc?
I like the Android arc, but I'll
But
say tournament.
specifically, you'll say tournament, exclusively tournament.
Yeah, because I don't want to cover like so many arcs on it.
I'm gonna keep it $1. I don't know if Cell Saga is best saga. I think if we're like keeping it $1 here, I think Frieza Saga.
It was good.
Like
That's
I
number
think
2.
it might be like I don't think there's a more hype moment in the history of anime than the first
True.
Super Saiyan.
True.
Like, you are going to pay. Like I just don't know if there's a hype moment where so much testosterone has been raised across the planet.
And that English
like,
voice actor, wow.
Yeah. Like it's
he made
one of those moments.
He made a dub like top tier over subbed.
Welcome to the dark side, Cordy.
I wanted to get a reaction of Whoopi.
You will take over this podcast. Ego, get the fuck out of here.
No, but
for that one episode, he did. He got so hard, bro. Yeah, like especially the shoulder look over, bro. When like Frieza's there and Goku hits him with the over the shoulder with the it's so good, dude.
That was a very hard hitting moment, dude. Watching Krillin die, not knowing that he can come back.
When when Frieza punches him hard, possibly hardest moment in anime, when Frieza punches him in the face and he just turns his face back into bro, that was the most you done fucked up moment of all time. Like he punches him and he just goes like back. I was like,
so you like the Frieza saga? I just like the Cell saga. I liked Gohan. I like Gohan was awesome, and him going like being the first Super Saiyan 2, and then Goku sacrificing himself. I liked it a lot.
I think I would agree with you if Gohan hadn't become such
great
absolute
Saiyaman, the great Saiyaman,
great Saiyaman, and then just gets absolutely washed by every villain from that point on.
Yeah, they had to. It sucks
he literally is the definition of peaked in high school. Like it's insane. He gets washed by anyone else for the rest of the series, dude.
That suck. How about you, Wolfie? You have a favorite DBZ saga?
I have not watched DBZ. That's another.
So you haven't watched it at all?
Listen. I don't know about you. When I was in 6th grade, trying to get like kissed on the cheek by women, I wasn't playing Pokemon or watching Dragon Ball, bro. I was too busy trying to flirt with my teachers.
It was cool to watch
6th graders women, by the way, is nuts. Like it's like
that thing is, I was going for the teachers.
This is very English class. Can I exclude?
Go ahead. What are you saying?
Can I exclude Wolfie for half a second while we're on the subject of DBZ for
briefly,
a little smoke here? In your opinion, best DBZ villain all time? Because this is one that I have a point for that I think is unarguable. But I want to know which one.
My 33 on chat.
This is me eating Wolfie's 33% live on the stream. By the way,
I liked Kid Buu. He was super evil.
Okay, because that is undeniably the most vile villain in all of anime.
He was really, really evil.
I feel like people forget that Kid Buu killed Goku, killed Vegeta, and then wanted that smoke so bad, Cordy. He found them in the afterlife. He left the land of the living and went to the afterlife and started killing off angels, Kais, until he found them because he wanted a part 2 because he wasn't satisfied
I gotta watch
killing them the first time. It's so insane.
I gotta watch it again.
Imagine like Goku and Vegeta, they're like, oh man, at least we got time to train, I guess, until we have to fight that again. And he like pops back up in the afterlife. He's like, I'm not done with you. It's like, what? It's so insane, dude.
I like Kid Buu. He was just really, really evil. That's what I liked about him.
That's what I think I love about anime is because it's so far-fetched and crazy. They can really expand on characters in ways that TV shows or movies either one don't have the budget or two are afraid to because it hurts their public image. Like I can't tell you after started watching anime, the crazy twisted stories that they come up with. It's almost like they take LSD at these board meetings and they just make an anime, and it works because they make the story work around with it. You know, granted there's some plot armor that's an issue, but you'll never see something crazy like that. You'll never see somebody kill somebody in real life in a Spider-Man movie, go to hell and go kill Spider-Man again. It'll like you'll never see something like that.
Going off of anime really quick, that was supposed to be. I was watching like a little podcast. That was supposed to be the arc for Thanos and Marvel. How they he like when he was. I think they said when he was born that he like got ridiculed because he looked and everything, and no one liked him, and only the God of Death liked him, and he wanted to like something had happened, but he wanted to like kill a lot of population to send their souls to her.
Yeah, it's like a comic, so that he can hook up with her. Deadpool wanted to do the same thing,
So like that'd have been sick if they would put that in the Marvel rather than for humanity, let's kill half the population or whatever. But
there's not enough corn. I have to kill half of you so that there's enough corn.
But
not make double the resources. Shut up, Steve.
So it's a little different. If it was more darker, that would have been sick. But going back to anime, I think I might rewatch DBZ. So the bad thing about soul leveling,
okay,
it's not as bad as you guys think.
I'm ready to leave.
They're short episodes, and I'm a little upset because I want to watch more of it.
That's a good thing.
I know,
and a bad thing.
It's a bad thing.
But that's because it's coming out week by week. If this anime was said and done, and you didn't even know about soul leveling until we told you that it was over and you can binge it all, you would feel different, right?
But I want more of it. Like each episode is like only 20 minutes. I'm just like, dude, I want more. It's really, really good. I like it a lot.
I know. When I'm watching it, I'm just like, all right, this fight, like I see him lining up for another fight, and I'm like, this fight's probably gonna last like 12 minutes, which means I get like 8 minutes of post fight, and then maybe we get another fight after, and we never do.
It's getting like that DBZ shit. Like, it carries over. But
I'm always itching for more. I haven't been this obsessed with an anime since the first game.
Has he said the word arise yet in the show?
No.
Because he said the okay. So as a manga reader, I'm not going to spoil anything. It's so good. It's so good. The fights are so good. I remember it because my girlfriend reads manga like an addict. Like unironically, I think she loves the pages more than me. But like like very seriously, I worry. I be like, babe, please turn it off. And she's like, one more chapter. I'm like, babe, it's chapter 273. You started it this morning. Please. The bed is cold without you in it. But no, like. It's so good. It is when she peer pressured me into watching. She's like, "You'll like it." I'm like, "I hate Power Fan," and she's like, "You'll like it. You'll like it." So I watch it, and when the statue smiles,
and
goosebumps.
That smile is what I'm talking about, bro. When I tell you Marvel will never go that far and be that crazy, when that statue smiles, you can see the malice and sadistic fucking tendencies. Like
malice, bro.
And when I see that smile, like I see people like this guy got a whole back tattoo of the smile on his back, right? And I'm like, wow. First off, like you're at a beach and little Timmy's going home with nightmares because he sees the death smile that's gonna haunt him in his nightmares. Like that's what I'm talking about. That they will never go that far in Hollywood, but anime, that's where you get that sadistic, twisted fix. I'm a sociopath.
That's how I look at the last donut in the box, dog. When everyone else is passing it, then my fat ass pulls up. I get it with the. It's fucking gonzos, bro. It's toasted, bro. Like that smile when you read it, right? This is like before the anime, and like I don't want to say before it blew up, but this is like when like people are like, "Yo, there's this manga that's super sick," but like. It wasn't like an official manga, right? It was Japanese, so not as many people were reading it. And I actually got into it. And the moment, bro, the second he does the smile, I realized that I was in route for one of the best reads of my fucking life. Like, it's so good. In the scene where like I think it's the snake fight where he's like, I want you to fucking die, and he's just like ripping down.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I like his character is getting more like evil as it progresses, and I'm looking forward to it. Like I really like. I'm invested in the story, and I want to know what they ever really talked about. Like why these portals started opening up. They just portals happen. We go in, clear it out, so they despawn.
I don't know. I haven't read it.
I will tell you the
No spoilers.
No, I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna tell you like why, but like me personally, when I got to that point, I was like. Yeah, okay. Like, but it like they explain it, but like I didn't care at that point.
But yeah, I like that.
I'm trying to watch my
Just watch him one tap people.
And I like he's becoming more evil. He's like the more power he gets, he's more evil. Then he gets kind of back humbled down. He's like, I'm doing this for my mom, and he's like he did the elixir of life thing. But yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see where it goes. I wish. I wish I got into it later, like Whoopi said, so I can watch all of it at one time rather than having to like in blue ball for a whole week. I'm gonna watch the other two.
That's how you know you're in for a good anime, bro. When you stand up and you feel those boys just extra heavy, bro. I'm like, I need to know, dude. I need this, man.
Did you watch the subversion, Whoopi? The last two?
I've seen comparisons. I haven't watched any of the subbed.
I'm gonna watch them. I have to watch them.
I did hear that the voice actor for subbed, for like that specific scene when he's in the subway killing the snake, when he was screaming about killing him.
Yeah.
The subbed voice actor screamed so loud, his voice, and he started coughing blood for the next hour or two because he was screaming so loud. And then the dubbed actor said, I have to mimic that, and he tried to do that, and he tried to give it that emphasis, and I think he lost his voice for like the next day or two. It's not quite the same.
Fucking even do it.
I know. And I've seen the comparison, and both voice actors are saying like this is the most stressful voice they could have for these roles.
Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch it in dub. Or subbed. I wanna hear it.
In the original manga, the webtoon format for it, because it's vertical, right? You scroll down. The artist does such a good job at implementing, knowing that you are scrolling down. So a single strike of the blade will start at the top and it will drag you into the next scene for stuff.
Cool.
And he does that too with the with the audio and fights. So there's a scene in it that I won't spoil it for you, where he is shouting the bubble for it, goes from the very top of the chapter to the bottom. And the words for it are part of the blade effect at some point. It's some of the most beautiful and creative artwork I've seen in a manga ever. And it you can when you're reading it, you can tell the intensity that's being brought. There are points where you can read multiple chapters of this, and it's he's Goku level screaming for all of these chapters. So these voice actors they understand the assignment, dude. They're this is past high energy, they're a blood sacrifice has to be made to do this right. And it's so good.
I gotta set,
voice actors just killing it.
I gotta set some time aside so I can just rewatch it and watch it in sub mode. But I was gonna say so we're talking about the voice acting. Is All Might in there? The guy's voice sounds familiar.
I haven't heard him yet, but that guy he's in every fucking anime for everyone. I
could swear I recognize his voice, and he's already been. He's one of the top.
An extra?
No. He's one of the top dudes. Maybe I could be wrong. I thought he was in there. I thought.
I think I know who you're talking about. They kind of when he when he killed a certain person, and he said that his younger brother would hunt him down. I think the younger brother is All Might.
That might.
Oh yeah, no, that's he's the American. He's the American.
Oh, so okay. Let me see.
All Might is probably because the dude's brother is one of the top hunters in the USA. He's some bald cut dude.
I think that was him because I remember hearing his voice. But I knew that it was too short for me to be definitive. Yeah, that's the guy. Because unfortunately, that voice actor, dude, it's the same voice everywhere he goes. There's no difference. So, but that's just dubbed for you. It doesn't matter because the market for voice dubbed characters or voice dubbed actors is so small.
I like his voice though. But I was noticing. Who plays Zenitsu? I couldn't really figure it out.
The guy who plays the main voice actor for Soul Leveling.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's him. If you listen to him, it's hard because Zenitsu's always crying and screaming.
Yeah, that might be why.
Tezuka!
If you pay attention in the early episodes, you'll hear it more. But episode 4 or 5, he goes through some random growth spurt, right? He just goes from 16 to 25.
That's that fucking strength level 42, man. He'll do it.
Bro, yeah, exactly, bro. Strength bump, bro. It's not random, bro. Hit your push-ups, dog.
Listen, I don't care, man.
You gotta do 100 push-ups, 100
gave
sit-ups,
you more
bro.
base?
You don't go pre-pubescent because you had some creatine, dude.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Oh,
him.
okay,
Yeah, that's the voice actor. It's hard to hear. It's easy to hear in the early episodes, but once he does that growth spurt, he changes his voice more to be more, I guess, adult or grown up, and that's where you kind of lose it. But yeah, I noticed after like the first episode, I was like, "There's no way that this guy is the same pussy boy from fucking Demon Slayer who cries and freaks out over Nezuko fucking
Also,
trimming a nail."
where the nurse saw him without his shirt on, Wolfie, and she's like just holding the phone. She's like, "Please," she's like, "Put your number in. My guts belong to you." Just
yeah, I looked at my girlfriend. I was like, "Is this true? Like, you get a 6-pack? Does it like solve any issues you have as a man?"
Yes. If you look like
get away with a lot more.
Chalamet, your life is easier.
I'm genuinely like about to just like first off, I was like, maybe we put down the alcohol. That'll be the hardest one. Then we do like a V8 cleanse for a month, and then maybe we start working towards a 6-pack. Because if I could just go to my boss and be like, "Hey, I have a 6-pack. Give me a $5 raise, stupid."
Give me a $5 raise, stupid. I can guarantee you guys, if okay, so this may sound a little self-centered, but I do believe, like, and this is as someone, like, I said early in the podcast, I haven't had sugar now in like 2 weeks, which is a really big thing for me because I'm trying to get back in shape because I've just let myself go so far. All my gym time went to overpowered, so now I'm like built like a pudding cup that's been stabbed and it's bleeding over its legs. But I do think it would be cool if we did like kind of like an outplayed fitness challenge. Would be a lot of fun.
I'll make that bet with you right now. We can do it right now.
Dude, I'll lock in.
Corey,
who can lose the most?
Don't feel pressured. All right, don't feel pressured.
Don't
feel pressured. The only reason I'm doing this is one, I get the N-word pass, and I get 33% of the podcast.
He gets 33.
Your cat hates us.
He's more upset about the 33 than the N-word pass.
I want the N-word pass.
Dude,
he said 33.
Bro, I've been in Wolfie's chats, bro. He rolls that R. It's kidding insane. Like, I'll just hop in.
That's crazy.
Like, hello, my dude. I'm just like, yo.
I haven't stopped streaming yet. You can't say that.
He only listens to Kanye's music and he says every word. He loves gorillas in Paris. It's insane.
So yeah, we can do it. Let's set a goal. We could I could give you my weight and my height and all that stuff when I weigh myself. I'll type it in the general chat for this Discord, and we can we'll set a goal. Be like, hey, 20 pounds in 3 months or 4 months.
So let's start small. Let's go like starting from tomorrow.
Okay.
Or like actually no, let's start from Sunday. Let's start.
It
from
has
Sunday,
to be consistent, okay? You can't just like, oh, I ate 3 protein shakes for one day and I lost 6 pounds of water weight.
Let's do a month. Starting this Sunday, we'll send pictures of the thing. We'll talk about it on the podcast, what our starting weight is, and we'll just see who can drop the most weight. I will say I weigh significantly more than people will probably think.
That's true. I do too. People look at me and they're like, you're like 220 pounds. And I was like, I was that in 6th grade, bro.
Yeah, literally, bro.
24 years ago. What are you doing, man?
You were always my favorite, dude. Okay, so I
do have a leg up on you though. I don't know if I said on the podcast, I had a stomach surgery at 18.
Oh yeah, you told me.
I've told him. I don't know if I've told the podcast. I've had a stomach surgery. It's called a sleeve gastrectomy. They cut your stomach from a normal size stomach to about a shape of a banana. This forces you to eat food at a small rate. If you eat too much, like the symptoms are, if you eat too much, first you start sweating, then you start getting nauseous, and then you get dizzy. And if you don't do anything about that, you're gonna pass out. So it's like a complete thing. And I did it at 18. I was 330 pounds. I was 18. I was borderline diabetic. Like the only reason they gave me the surgery is because I was gonna be diabetic. I wasn't there yet. I was on the way. If they don't give that surgery to 18-year-olds, right? Like it's a life-changing surgery. They're not going to give it to somebody that young, right? So they gave it to me, and so I do have a leg up on you. If I eat more than 2 slices of pizza, I collapse. But weight is weight, and I will diff you. It'll happen.
It's gonna be so good for me when I can be like, yeah, you had to go to God to rearrange your fucking guts. You had to go to Johnny Sins in this doctor outfit to get this leg up, and I still put you 40 pounds down. It's gonna be
The
insane.
sad part is like our girlfriends are gonna be like, "Oh my god, the baby looks so attractive. She's so hot." Like, get away from me. Give me my protein shake. All right.
Yeah,
I'm
get
not
away
here
from
for
me.
you. Ego, I need the 33%.
She's gonna be like, "Are you free tonight?" I'm gonna be like, "That depends. How much cardio am I getting in? You can't do nothing. It will be all me."
Cardio, Ego would be an hour ahead of me in cardio.
Really? He's like, "How long did you work out tonight, Wolfie?" Babe, and then it just Mike goes mute. 4 minutes and 17 seconds. So just,
And then like fast forward 2 months later,
Bro, that's
like,
a really
"Ego,
good workout.
How was your workout?" I'll be like, "I can't walk. I can't go to work today. I called out because I did so many dump truck sweats." Like Corey's gonna be like, "Hey, podcast in 2 hours." He's like, "Ego, I can't make it out of my chair."
I can't walk.
We do.
The people who really benefit are all of our partners.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll benefit ourselves. I used to be in shape, man. I used to play a lot of basketball. I was really big into basketball.
Yeah.
Dude, you're a hooper, bro?
Oh, yeah,
What
yeah.
position you play?
No, I just played, like, I guess,
Street ball,
recreational.
bro.
Yeah, street ball.
Dude, if we meet up, we do have to play a pickup game, bro.
Oh no, I'm too white for that.
Listen, my knees hurt.
He said, "Bro, listen, I don't have my foot cream with me.
I
need you to pause."
can...
I'm gonna tell Cody,
I'll be on
like,
the
Cody,
pointer line.
like Cody, run into me, and when you run into me, we're both gonna fall to the floor. Fake injuries. Go home early.
I will say, as a black guy, I got that plus 15% to jump height, passive like buff. So you guys are gonna get taken to the rim pretty frequently. I will be honest.
Dude.
It's gonna be the back down, dude. I'm gonna oh, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I'm gonna have to rewatch Solo Leveling from the dub.
Watch
Or
the early
sub,
episodes.
sorry.
You'll hear Zenitsu. And then
For the dub,
middle,
like
yeah,
English
you'll
voice
hear
acting?
him.
I'll pay attention more.
It's usually when he's like screaming or he's like panicking.
Yeah, in the very
that's
beginning when he's
you'll
like
hear
getting stabbed by goblins or some shit.
it. Yeah, that's when you'll hear it.
Yeah, it's pretty fun though. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. It does like this to be every week. I gotta wait. So
It does. I picked up it's called Spy X Family or Spy Family.
I've been seeing a lot of
I would
that.
die for audio, bro. Watch it, Courtney. It's so good, bro. And there's a lot of it out.
I'm not a big fan of like the slice to life stuff. Well, it's not really slice to life. It is fantasy, but like it's not fantasy where there's like magic spells and dragons and stuff. It's like
It's
super spy James Bond stuff, right?
I like fighting.
I'm actually really enjoying it. It's not even there's really not much.
No.
There is some fighting in it, but the emphasis is on like the family morals and the family plan and this guy's mission.
It's
and
so
stuff.
cute. It's so cute.
Yeah, it is cute, which that's not why I'm watching it, but like I do like I'm honestly watching it until all of everybody's secrets get spilled. But I'm actually enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. Yes, I'm watching it. I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would, and I'm not a big person on the whole. Like, there has to be something crazy about the anime that pulls me in, but this is pretty normal as far as animes go. I definitely would recommend that. Put that on the list, Cordy, and then who knows? Maybe 6 days will pass by, and then Solo Leveling, I'll have an episode for you.
Well, I think in the meantime, I really do want to go back and watch Demon Slayer again. So I might do that, and
Dragon
then
Ball?
and Dragon Ball. I was gonna say and Dragon Ball. I don't want to rewatch both. Like Dragon Ball, I've seen it so many times. It's one of those like I just can put it on and like not even really pay attention to it. It's just on. I can hear it visually. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You hear it and then you see what's happening.
I know what's happening because I've seen it so many times.
And then you'll sit down for like those specific moments that you loved and remembered. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I do want to rewatch it. But yeah, I think that is it, man. I think it's it for the podcast. I think it was a good podcast. PRED was a good W for PRED. SMITE
W
2
Smite,
and
Solo Leveling up.
SMITE 2 is gonna be amazing when it comes out.
Weight Watchers or Walmart Weight Watchers for me and
Dude,
you.
Walmart Weight Watchers.
Chat, you hold us accountable. That's your job. Do your homework. YouTube comment. Fuck you. You guys don't watch it live, stupids. But everyone in chat, that's your job. Make sure me and Ego are doing our homework.
wait, real quick. I know there's not a whole lot of people on the way out. Wait, maybe we do it for YouTube. Maybe Cordy has to put it up on the YouTube. Put up a like poll. Who do they think loses the most weight out of the boys?
Oh yeah, I
I
see
would
it.
love to know. Yeah, just be like on
Ooh,
YouTube. Who
yeah.
loses the most? Wolfie, Cordy,
We're
Egan.
gonna come up with like a punishment.
Oh! If you come in
Did you
last,
guys-
you have to come up with a punishment.
Have you guys like? Oh, we can talk about like weight because I gotta go soon.
Okay.
Have you guys ever like worked out? Like you guys ever had like a
Yeah.
a set like?
I would.
I used to
don't have
go.
I don't have like days or like a schedule or like like people do buys, tries, and chest. I've never had an actual like plan.
I used to do that. I did it like 5 days a week. I ate fucking salads and tunas and drank only water. I was 170, forming a 6-pack. I was pretty like good.
And then you got married?
Then I met my wife, got married, and relaxed.
I literally put on like 80 pounds since I got with my girlfriend, bro.
Yeah.
I had never once been in a long-term relationship. Never once been in a long-term relationship. My girlfriend locked me down like on like an American incarceration rate, and then like was
And
like
then-
just weight just came out of nowhere, bro.
It's like what? It's like Stockholm syndrome, where like she's like, "Hey, like you get used to the torment, so then you start to like kind of like fall in love with it. You're like, you know what? I will have this cheeseburger. I'll just make my girlfriend laugh a little bit. I might not make her finish, but I'll make her laugh a little bit more tonight, and that will justify this double baconator that I'm buying with fries and honey mustard sauce. You know what I mean?
I'll make her finish, but I'll make her laugh. Has to be the.
Listen, I lose this weight. I swear, I don't know what your religious beliefs are, chat, YouTube, fuck you guys. It doesn't, I don't know what it is, but I swear, if I lose this weight, I better get some fucking inches, bro. I better get something.
Apparently that is a thing, yeah.
I think we should end this podcast before I start asking for self-esteem advice.
Yeah, well, I gotta go pick up some pizza.
He said I'm trying to go from 2 to 4.
I think maybe she'll finish then. 5's too much. I can't keep going after that.
Okay, so you guys have anything going on, man?
What do you got, Ego? You got anything big coming?
No.
My stream schedule is going to be a bit sporadic because I'm buying a house, so there is a lot of tiny things that are getting put on the back burner. A lot of my side
Tiny things.
Okay, really?
After that, I'm gonna have to start picking up time in the gym. Coincidentally, So as far as me, keep tuned into my Discord, or follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/MikeWolfie, and I will see you guys there. Trying to find out if I can get some inches off of like a donut.
Are you still gonna be in OP or are you playing any other games? Yeah.
So the plan now is Tuesdays and Thursdays will be OP days. I will play that until it dies. When OP dies, I will play PRED. And when SMITE 2 comes out, we'll test out SMITE 2. As far as Saturdays, I'm thinking about doing those as the variety nights. I was thinking about picking up like some single player games.
Anything in mind?
I think I'm gonna do. I want to buy Dragon's Dogma. I might do that for my personal time though. Saturday, this Saturday, I'm gonna do Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. I've played it before. I've beaten it before, and I just love that game. So I'm probably gonna pick that up again this Saturday. But that's it for me.
Nothing going on with you. When are we doing the D&D, by the way?
Yeah, dude, chat's flaming me. They're calling me a hypocrite.
I'm just waiting for the date. We got to get a date down.
When do we want to set a date?
Let's set a goal to by next podcast. We have a date for the people. That way we don't have to rush it and just say we're gonna do it. And we can like actually set a date that we all can like agree to.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's gonna be like a
God.
2 week event, right?
Yeah. It'll be like a part 1 and a part 2 type of angle.
I'm looking at the calendar. 11th and 18th, like the weekend before OP closes, or the week before OP closes. Could be the send off, the D&D send off. 11th and the 18th.
Yeah, there has been some people messaging me. I do want to talk with you guys as well as some other people. People do want to do a send off, maybe like a custom game night. Maybe a night where streamers are filthy, sweaty sniping stackers or something. So. The trio will return to Overprime, I think, for a good send off.
That might be the play.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Hell
guys.
yeah.
And for me, I'm just playing Smite. Smite 2. I'm gonna just be covering Smite 2 like I was doing in OP. Not really gonna be putting any Smite 1 content, just anything Smite 2 related. And whenever Smite 2 drops, we'll be putting more content up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys.
All right.
Catch y'all later.
See you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.